Imagine that you notice a vehicle on the side of the road. You see that there's a person still inside and they appear to be unconscious. But when you try to help them, you realize the situation is much worse than you ever imagined. Well, that's exactly what happened to one woman in Midland earlier today.
Hey, we got a call just a little bit before 7 o'clock this morning from a passerby who noticed the red truck parked up on the embankment and got out to see if the person was okay and then notified authorities for help.
The truck was found right here, just north of Wall Street. And the person that found the truck had to call authorities because the victim in this case was still in the driver's seat with multiple stab wounds to his upper body. To further complicate things, the engine of the 2007 Dodge Ram had never been shut off.
The truck was still running, the doors were closed. When EMS got here, they actually turned off the vehicle and put it into park. It was still in drive. And so right now, officers are trying to determine which way the vehicle was even traveling.
The truck came to rest on the embankment near the intersection of Midland Drive and Wall Street. It was facing southwest, but that doesn't mean it was originally traveling in that direction. Police do know that the stabbing victim was not the owner of the truck. He had borrowed it from a friend on Monday.
The owner of the truck reported to police that the victim borrowed the vehicle last night at some point in the evening, and all we know is here we are this morning with the truck up on the embankment and the person who borrowed the vehicle is deceased.
The murder victim has been identified as 45-year-old James Thomas of Midland. His body has been sent to Tarrant County for an autopsy, and the truck will be impounded until the investigation is complete. If you have any information on this crime, please call the Midland Police Department or Crime Stoppers at 432-694-TIPS. In the newsroom, Jay Plyburn, Big 2 News.
This week we're having the U.S. Nationals in hang gliding here in Big Spring, Texas, and the best pilots from the United States are here to compete to see who's going to be on the world team to go to the world meet.
The way in which the hang gliders get into the air is unique, considering this competition takes place in the flatlands of Texas. One by one, each of these hang gliders are lifted into the air, pulled behind an aircraft known as a dragonfly, and that's when the competition begins.
Right, they're going to hook the guy up behind me, and once we get everything lined up, they're going to give me the okay, and then I take off and away we go. They'll get dropped off at 2,000 feet and then come back and get the next guy.
Roughly 35 participants will fly towards Lubbock, and the fastest person wins.
All the pilots fly with special global positioning systems that we're able to download at the end of the flight to make sure that they did the course correctly.
Of course, the weather plays a huge role in determining when the hang gliders will be launched.
The best weather that we're looking for are basically nice puffy clouds, not too many, not too few, not too short, not too tall. Those provide physical representation that there's thermal activity going up, and the pilots fly underneath them and go up.
In Big Spring, Jay Plyburn, Big 2 News. Well, the Ector County Coliseum is a versatile complex. It's used for all sorts of events throughout the year. It's home to the Odessa Jackalopes and the Odessa Roughnecks. But this weekend, it was a very unique event that brought quite a crowd out to the Coliseum, and Big 2 News was right there for all the action.
We're in the top 40 of rodeos nationwide out of about 800, so the cowboys you'll see here are the very top ones.
Welcome to the Sand Hills Stock Show and Rodeo. Here you'll find families, livestock, plenty of cowboy hats, and of course professional bull riders, many of whom have done this their entire life. How long have you been doing this?
Since I was 3 years old. Went through my family, go through generations. So I started out willies, moved up steers, junior bulls, and open right now.
Which basically means he's chosen to get tossed around since childhood. The goal is simple: stay on for 8 seconds and don't touch the bull. Easier said than done. And according to this bull rider, the Lone Star State does it best.
Texas always have good rodeos, so pretty much everything, biggest rodeos are out in Texas here. So I come from New Mexico, so I drive over here to ride bulls and have fun. So.
But it's not just for fun. There's thousands of dollars on the line and a chance to compete nationally.
These cowboys and cowgirls are on their way, starting their year off for 2010, and this is a way they can start earning money to go toward the national finals at the end of the year.
Here at the rodeo, there tends to be a trend concerning the outfits, and I've done my best to dress the part. Got the fancy belt buckle, the plaid shirt. What I don't have is the traditional cowboy hat, but lucky for me, I actually sell the cowboy hats right here at the rodeo. They also sell boots, toys, and really anything you might associate with a rodeo. Just another way for vendors to push their products. And when it's all said and done, our local economy gets a major boost as a result of the rodeo.
This event generates about $3.5 million for the local economy, with people coming in and buying gas and eating, staying in the motels. So it's just a great event for the town.
If you get a chance to go, make sure you head out to the rodeo. It's going on again this week, Wednesday through Thursday. For more information, you can visit their website at sandhillsstockshowandrodeo.com. The grand opening of the Cowboys Stadium brought in country music's best. And for Blake Shelton, he says opening up for George Strait is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Like, it's unbelievable. He's the king of country music, but to be here opening night at the new Dallas Stadium with George and Reba McEntire, it's stupid. I mean, you can't even put it into words.
He says it's something he dreamed of as a child, but as he got older, it just didn't seem possible.
And you get to a point in your career that you put things like this out of your mind because it seems unreachable, and then just to get a call one day and find out you've been invited to do something like this, it's more than you could ever wish for.
I'll drink to that. Go have one.
Shelton says he was extremely scared when he put out his first couple of albums, just trying to find songs that would be hits. He's beginning to feel more comfortable now, though, and his latest album, Startin' Fires, has allowed him to get more in touch with himself.
1, 2, 3.
As I've moved along in my career, people have kind of figured out who I am and my sense of humor and stuff, and they don't seem to be too offended by that, so I've just started trying to make records that are just more personal and about who I am.
In Arlington, Jay Plyburn, Big 2 News. What time did you guys get out here this morning?
6 o'clock.
It's
4 o'clock?
Yep.
4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. Is it weird to be waiting in line this early in the morning outside?
Yeah.
You do this very often?
No.
You got here at what time?
2:30.
It's very interesting to me that people get here that early, but I carry an iPhone and I'm super excited about it. It's a fantastic device. It's phenomenal. It does everything.
And now the phone that already did everything does even more, or at least does it faster. Here at the AT&T store, they offer phone after phone after phone, and as of today, they offer the newest in cell phone technology, the iPhone 3GS.
It's the most powerful iPhone to date. Runs twice as fast as the iPhone 3G, and it's packed with some incredible new features.
Features like a 3-megapixel camera that can now take videos as well as pictures. Landscape mode is finally available to make texting and emailing that much easier. It even features a compass. All new additions to the iPhone that brought these people out before the doors ever opened. What are you excited about the most?
Recording, forwarding text, copying and pasting. I'm excited about that.
Picture texting, basically, and the video.
For me, aside from all those other things, is longer battery life, so you'll get to enjoy all those new features longer.
The list goes on of why people are excited about the new iPhone, but for some, it's all about the easy access to the web.
I've had internet on my phone for a few years, but it's pretty hard to use. Can't see much, and the way the iPhone does the internet is pretty slick.
The last week, we've really got a lot accomplished. We've got the brick done, the roof is done, got the cabinets on the inside done.
But that's not all that's changed. Last time we were here, there was no sidewalk connecting the front door to the driveway. But now, the concrete has been laid so you can park your car out front and still have easy access to the front door by means of this sidewalk. Once inside the house, you'll be able to see the brand new granite countertops that define the kitchen decor.
I'll tell you what we've done that's made these houses more special. We put granite on both sides. I know we had a vote between tile and laminate. We just upgraded to granite on both of our homes.
The heaters that were so helpful last week during the bitter cold conditions have finally been turned off, and the workers are thoroughly enjoying being outdoors.
The weather is, as you all know, is in the 60s and 70s. We've got a lot of people working outside, inside, and we've just been blessed here. We just thank KMID for letting us do this program with y'all, and we thank you, the viewers, for picking what we've been putting into the houses.
In Midland, Jay Plyburn, KMID, ABC2.